climber. Brian?
All right, you're going to love this segment. This is right up your alley, Elizabeth. What if you could take the winning spirit behind some of the world's all-star superstar athletes and apply it to your very own life? That is the focus of this brand new book called The Win Within. Joining us right now is the book's author, world-renowned orthopedic surgeon, Dr. Bert Mandelbaum. He has worked with many top athletes, has come back with a common denominator to help each one of us score in each one of our lives and hit our lifetime goals. Dr. Mandelbaum, thanks for doing this book.
It's a pleasure. It's been a fantastic experience. You know, I've been on sidelines, front lines.
Just back from the World Cup?
Just back from the World Cup. It was fantastic.
Is there a characteristic that all these super athletes seem to share?
It is. We all have this victorious spirit, this matrix that wells up in us at an exact moment, especially with adversity. It comes out with an incredible ability to be a winner.
In all of us?
It's in all of us. We're all athletes. We've been hardwired to do that. Our genes, it's our genetic legacy. It's our birthright. And you see that in the elite athlete come out like no one else, but we all have it in us.
And we probably show it in different days without the cameras being around, but maybe we can use big-time examples to get that point across. For example, what does Beckham show you, David Beckham?
Beckham is a consummate professional, amazing, on and off the field. He has the ability, the charisma to do it. But when it really comes down to it, especially in the Olympics in 2012, when he was left off that team, he put it all together, and guess what? He becomes the face of the Olympic opening ceremonies. Fantastic guy, deals with adversity, and all of a sudden manifests as this victorious spirit, that matrix to be amazing.
Tell us the spirit of Landon Donovan.
Landon Donovan, another one, amazing. Just think about Landon, the best American player ever. Here he is in the World Cup in 2010, that 91st minute goal, the optimism of pulling it out, gets cut from the team this year. Pulls it all together, gets back on the field, breaks all the records, and becomes the most valuable player at the All-Star game.
And he's going to be coming back and be a big man and retire actually in a World Cup national team jersey over in New Haven in a couple of weeks. Tim Daggett.
Tim Daggett, an amazing story. We all know him as an NBC commentator for the Olympics, but in fact, he was an Olympic gold medalist. Broke his leg in the World Championship. Comes back, he wants to be in the Olympic team. His leg was broken, said, I can dare to dream, I can do it. Perhaps he doesn't do it, comes 1 point shy of really making the Olympic team, but he really is a victor in his life.
And the spirit of a fellow by the name of Cliff Meidel. People might not be familiar with his name, but what a story he's got.
What an amazing story. Young kid, 20 years old, 50,000 volts. Damages both his knees, could barely walk. We do 14 operations. Has a special spirit about him, says, I want to do something. He starts paddling, makes the Olympic team, not the Paralympic team in 1996. And then in 2000, I'm at the opening ceremonies in Sydney. He's carrying the American flag for the Olympic team into the stadium, walking with the flag in hand and making us all feel proud.
Right, and the key, what you're saying is, yeah, you can have success, but that's easy to be happy when you're having success. But when you have failure, how are you going to handle that? Those examples of people who said, yeah, I deal with failure, and I dealt with it, and I came out better for it.
Well, we've been blessed to deal with adversity. That is our birthright. The human being is blessed to adapt to all kinds of adversity. But guess what happens? We unleash this spirit that we all have. Physical disability, mental disability, age. We've got it in all of us, and it comes out and becomes unleashed, the inner athlete that allows us to be victors in our life.
Inspiring stories. Read all about it in the new book. It's called The Win Within. Doctor, thank you very much for joining us.
My pleasure.
Good job. Congratulations on doing the book and all you've done with sports.
All right.
All right, 27 minutes now after the end.